Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a painting in Procreate. So we'll start off with canvas, which is 2500 by 3000 pixels. So we're just going to do a normal gradient for the sky. So I've just selected this pink, light baby pink color, and you choose soft brush in the brush library. I'm going to select the size and just make the canvas a wee bit smaller. I'm just going to go all the way. I'm going to select a lilac color, just to make sure all these colors blend in. So you can make the size a wee bit smaller. Just do it until you think what you like, until you've got a really nice gradient. So I think I like these colors. Now I'm going to go to adjustments and then go down to gaussian. I think 40% looks great. So we're going to make a moon. I'm going to select a second layer and I'm going to make a moon. So make sure you change the brush to monoline brush and you make a circle. Use your finger to make it into a quick shape. Then drag the color into the circle. Then you're going to duplicate this layer. And then you can go on to adjustments, go on to bloom. And then you can make a lovely moon. It depends how bright you want the moon to be. This is the same technique you would use for our sun, but you would use the Gaussian blur. You go on to the second layer and you do alpha lock. Then the color will stay inside, the marks will stay inside the moon, as you can see. Okay, to make the moon completed, we're going to select rusted decay. And you just tap on it little by little to get the marks of the moon. Have your snapping on, you get this yellow line, so that means orange line, so you can see if it's in the middle. So that's about right. And now we can start making some buildings. So you select layer 4, select monoline brush, the S, and S tool, and if you select freehand, you can basically draw buildings like this. Wait, but you make sure the lines are straight. Random buildings will be fine. If you're not happy with it, you can just unselect this again and you can start it all over again. Do it in one go. You can just tap on the screen like this to get a straight line. I can just go for random buildings, random shapes for buildings. As you can see, you don't have to be an expert at art. This is really simple drawing. And make sure you bring this around so that it's closed, and then you can color fill this with the black. And deselect that, so you've got this wee bit corner. You can always color that in. So as you can see, you've got these buildings, and the moon looks a bit too big, so you can just move it up a wee bit more. Now you can add more buildings. I'm going to change the color a wee bit. So use the same method. You can even bring this down a little by selecting it and just moving it down, so you can see the gradient like this. And then we're going to continue making more buildings. So if you have color fill selected, you can just have make sure that you have the right color selected as well, and this gets filled automatically. So even if you can see, if you deselect that, select a monoline brush, and you can always go back in and recolor this. And select a new layer, and now you can probably fill in these gaps. Now we're going to select the soft brush again and select white. And you know how we've got the moon, we can just make sure the size is smaller. We're going to do some shading. I'm going to select another brush. Wine charcoal, so that's the brush. Merge these two layers and then go on to alpha lock. Well, and then you can just color these in, shade the tops. And now I'm going to add some windows. All of this was joined so that the color doesn't flow the shape. Then you go on to the adjustments, and we're going to use bloom again, and we can have all these lights brighten up. So we can add a few more buildings in the background. Go on to layer and then add more buildings in the background. Use the same technique. You just have this layer underneath fourth layer. So I will just do the highlights again. Reflect them on light. You can and if you don't like the shape, you can also use wrap and you can change the shapes. Say you want to adjust the shape, so you can always adjust it. We'll continue to put some shading onto the houses, the buildings we've created. Make sure you select right. Alpha lock the layer so it doesn't go outside, so the color stays within the shape. Merge these two layers and you can select a new layer, and then you go to art. If you go onto drench tool and then go into drawing guides, and then you can quite easily make, so you get this drawing grid and you make sure that you have selected assisted, and then you make sure the shape is closed, and only then you can fill in the windows, the shape. You can have big windows and then you can start having smaller windows. So you turn off the drawing guides again, and you can fix these windows. Making a new window here. Make sure the drawing assist is off. And then you can go on to the adjustment tool and use loom again. Even we move this gradient up, because I really like the pink. I want to have a pink background as well. This looks better now. Now we're going to merge these two layers together, and we're going to have a new layer. I'm going to draw some stars. I'm just going to glimmer. And use the brush, a glimmer brush. And then I like to have some pink stars. Draw some random stars. I like, let's have some blue stars. That's the tutorial for today. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you like, subscribe to my channel for more tutorials. Thank you.